Hey YouTube, this is Crackhead22517. For the past couple, I think about a week, I've been having this dream, and I think God wants me to pursue on it. Um, I really don't know how to start with it, but I guess the title will tell you everything. This is me creating my own political party. I've gone down with everything that I know that is a big, kind of topic on the American election crap. Um, So that's all I have to say. We have gun control, drugs, economy, abortion. That's a touchy subject. It got me and my mom into a fight. Gay marriage, education, crime, minimum wage. I think that falls under economy. If I said that, I'm not sure. Healthcare, war, terrorism, and alcohol. Hold on one second. Sorry, I had to write that down. I didn't fill that one in. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start with number one, gun control. I believe in the Second Amendment strongly. I'm not a hardcore Republican or Democrat. That's why this is the best of both worlds. People, my friends I've talked to, have to settle on which one or the other. Their parents have to settle on one or the other, but they wish they could have both just to come together. This is what this is. Gun control, yes, but with circumstances. They have good circumstances now. They have to check for backgrounds, all that. But, they should have to fill out resumes, I'm sorry, not resumes. What kind of surveys and stuff, like, what would they be doing it for? I feel if they said anything to do with kind of, not like protection, but like anything weird, that they shouldn't get a gun. Target practice, I don't think so as well. That's a very kind of easy way to fake into and saying that they're going to use it for target practice, then they're going to go and kill somebody. I feel only reason to have a gun, really, is for safety. That's it. No carrying it with you. I think they should be able to carry knives with themselves. Again, they need a license for that. But if you're going to do target practice, go out and buy a BB gun or an airsoft gun. Not a real gun. That's for safety only. And you will be prosecuted with a ticket if you are found target practicing with a real gun, in my opinion. That's me. Some other people might not agree with that, but that's how I am. Drugs. This is kind of a ishy subject as well. Drugs, my bad, should be illegal, legal, but only one should be illegal. The rest, I think we should exterminate the plant, get rid of anything that cocaine, heroin, mushrooms related. Especially heroin and cocaine. Marijuana is the only one I feel that should be legal, with circumstances. Again, they must be able to be, by the way, this is the only reason, we'll get back to that at the end. Drugs should be legal, marijuana only, because alcohol is worse than marijuana. Everybody, ages I guess I'll say 18 and up, because it's less dangerous, whether you like to believe it or not, less dangerous than alcohol and tobacco. I think people should also cut back on cigarettes, and they will absolutely do that if they have marijuana. This could also open up to another good thing. I'm sure there's going to be another kind of outburst if we do this. I doubt it will happen, though, as my mother said. I think we should stop the production of alcohol and legalize or ban it. And with this, people might still kill themselves as they did in the 1920s, but I'm sure tons less people will if they have marijuana to turn to. I don't think really any drugs are good, but if they have to have that, drugs, marijuana specifically, might be a better way to go. One, it could also stimulate our economy much more. It's more valuable than alcohol. Two, it also might stimulate the economy. Munchies, it'll help us. Three, it's safer for the health. And four, I think the only way it should be legal for a person 18 and up is they have to take a test. Now, there's only a certain amount somebody can take, and I think it should be like a dime bag for one person. That's about it. For every week or something like that. I don't know. This is just spitballing. I could be more than that or less than that. I don't even think this will be passed, but that's just spitballing. They should be able to have the sensible control while they're high, and they should go to a facility, take a test, and they're just going to observe them. They're going to take them on a closed road, get them high, watch their behaviors on the closed road. They should be able to instinctively not to know not to go in a car. They should instinctively not know, or you know what I'm talking about. So, and in which case they know nobody's really going to be mad on weed. You've never seen a guy that's pissed off on marijuana. You've seen tons of people pissed off on alcohol, in which case it also brings murders. So, yeah. Also, on a related subject with gun control, for those hardcore Democrats, if guns kill people, what do knives do? What do baseball bats do? Chainsaws, whatever. Do they kill people or do people kill people? You tell me. That is really angry. My mom told me guns kill people. I said, "Are you high, woman?" I said that too. I said, "Are you high, woman?" Because they don't. I would love to see that. I would absolutely love to see a gun grow legs and hand and shoot somebody. So, that's all I have to say on that. That's also my stance on drugs, what I just told you a while ago. Economy. I feel that our dollar is going to be plummeting. And soon, this is also for a big Armageddon subject I've seen on Doomsday Preppers or anything like that. When Chinese people use our dollar soon, because we owe them so much debt, here's the peso, and we're down here. The peso's up here compared to us. So I think we should go back on the gold standard like we did back in the 1960s when gas was 25 cents or however much it was. Burn money, stop printing. Now that may mess up our economy for maybe 10 years, but overall it will fix it. I feel that it will fix a big chunk of our economy overall in later life. Here's the one I've been dreading. Abortion. I feel everybody, my mom is never going to have an abortion, but she says that she is pro-choice, and it makes me a little sick. Pro-life for me, but circumstances, people need to be responsible, that's all it is. People need to be more responsible with it. I know women should have more rights. They do have more rights. This is killing something. This is sad. But I'm pro-life, but if a woman is raped, they can have a rape kit. If it comes out positive, they can terminate the baby. I feel that is just fine. As sad as that would be, that is, that. If you get drunk and do a guy that you just met outside of the bar, that's your problem. You need to, no, you need to be more responsible with your life. Gay marriage, this also was kind of a touchy subject. I am for gay marriage. I feel that if people want to get married, that's fine. Between two people who love each other, there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't think they should be out, out of the closet. Gay guys are little, I feel the gay guys that are in the closet are better for me. But I don't really want to be around it. But I feel it's fine. Go ahead, be as gay as you want to outside. But I feel it's fine if they adopt children. If they're qualified, they better have money and stuff and have a job. All that. So that's fine. Gay marriage is totally legal for me. I feel that is a responsible answer for that. Education. Now, this isn't just because I'm in school. It's also been shown in studies. Cut back on homework, America. I heard in the Chinese, people are saying Chinese are super smart. Why? They don't have to stress so much on homework. They pay attention more, but they don't have to worry about homework. Stuff like that. I read it at school, actually, in the Time kind of piece that my teacher printed. And we all agreed with it, not only because that we're kids and we don't want to do it, but, they still have homework to do. But it's a lot less than Americans. And if you go to Pakistan and you see how much homework they have, it makes us feel really good. So, that's why we should cut back on the homework. It's a lot less stress for Americans, a lot less stress for basically our rest of our nation for a while if we cut back on the homework. More schoolwork is fine, but take away some of that homework. School boards. Thank you. Crime. I have a subject on gangs. Gangs, I don't even know where to start. They absolutely should be punished for being gangs. Not, killed or anything, but gangs should not be tolerated. Zero tolerance, I should say. Very scared of gangs a little bit. I would not want to be around one. Stuff like that. It would probably be harder for them to get a gun with the regulations that we have, as I said. I mean, it's not possible to get guns, and I'm sure people will find a way, but people should be absolutely put in jail if they're guaranteed in a gang. They shouldn't be killed or anything, but if they're in the gang, they'll be just fine in prison. So that's how I feel. Mob. I don't really think they have the mob anymore, but my mom recommended I do something on that. Mob, just the same as gangs. That's it. So funny thing about gangs. When there's this YouTube video, and it also was in a show about the Boondocks. Gangs go to prison and they sag their pants. They will absolutely get raped. Then they can have an abortion. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, minimum wage. As it goes with my economy plan, we should also lower minimum wage. Because we'll eventually have to. Otherwise, if we raise it, inflation will start again. We are in high inflation, which is not good. It will eventually put into depression. Fun fact about the economy. Back in the American Revolution times, when we were printing and printing and printing money, and you know how much a bag of potatoes cost? Like $200. So you basically had to bring a big old stack of money just to buy a couple of potatoes in a bag. And I mean, their wallets probably were like that, but back then when you made it rain, it wasn't important anymore. It's just like throwing pennies at people. It's like, here, you want some pennies? There you go. You need, to make it rain back then, you probably need a suitcase. You'd be like, ugh. Ah. and that's how you made it rain back in the 1700s. Healthcare. I agree with the policies on healthcare. I think they should have everyone buy it, or they will be penalized. People are dying for this crap. People are finding cancer when they just have a cold. Then they go to the doctors when they're losing their hair and stuff, and then losing weight, and then like you're about to die. And then they have to pay $40,000 because they were too cheap to buy healthcare. So we're gonna make them buy healthcare. That's it. War, circumstances. Terrorism, we should not go bomb another country. That's ridiculous. I do not like terrorism, but we shouldn't go ahead and bomb Pakistan for the sake of them wearing turbans. I think they're actually kind of cool, but hardcore Muslims are ridiculous. Anybody who comes into America and kills us, then they should be punished if they're caught. But we can't go to other countries and kill people for the sake of them being in the Taliban. You know, I do not like terrorists, but that's a little outrageous. I mean, that's just how I am. And as I just told you, terrorism. But war, here we go. No fighting for oil like that. I think we should have treaties like they did in American Dad. Treaty and then whatever. I don't think you should bomb the country though, but treaty, if they agree, yay. Not, move on. This is why we should go through other efficient ways of energy. Actually, I've come up, I don't think it's very original, but I haven't read it anywhere. Sorry, I have a bad itch on my leg. I got bit by a spider. Why don't we do heat energy? I'm sure there's a way to do it. I don't know if it's already done, but why don't we just go melt lava, use a part of the heat to power up the machine itself until we make enough energy, and then we could send it throughout the world, or I guess America. And alcohol. I think I already kind of discussed that. And if anybody has any more suggestions they can teach me or tell me about, I want to know. I was really confused, like on how to discuss education. I didn't know if they meant healthcare. I didn't know if they meant money or they meant homework. My mom told me they meant homework, and that's where I got. So I need you to tell me what you mean when you say something. I just thought about this looking at my dog. Animal abuse is wrong. UNICEF, yay! And thanks for watching. Hope I persuade you into a little bit of being less of a dick or a pussy. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.